Hello, I'm Stuart Thompson. I'm the editor of Digital TV Europe, and I'm here with Ruben Dennenwaldt, who's Senior Product Marketing Manager at Western Digital. Ruben, we hear a lot about the security issues facing the media industry in general, but what, for you, are the security challenges faced by the industry when it comes to transporting content specifically?
Hi, Stuart. First of all, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here and talk about our new security platform. So I do product marketing at Western Digital for the EMEA region, and I want to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about ArmorLock, our new security technology platform. Now, we basically, for the media industry and in general, we live in a world where data privacy is constantly threatened. So there are a lot of examples of data breaches, leaks, cybercrime. So well-known example is an episode of Game of Thrones that leaked before it was actually supposed to go public. That's very unfortunate. That's damaging for the owners of the content. And there are just a lot of things that can happen to sensitive data, and that can make that data fall into the wrong hands, basically. So whenever you're working on a production, it's usually not one person and one storage device involved. So usually you work on teams, you work with several people, you work on several storage devices, in between creating footage, giving that into post-production. Data is being transferred, data is being handled, huge amounts of data, and sometimes stuff happens in various locations. So you need to ship devices to a different location, and with the security, with the options that you had so far to do this, hardware encryption using passwords, and then you have people sticking a post-it with a passport onto the device, that just bears so much risk for human error that we thought it's actually time to come up with a better solution.
Okay. You mentioned there that the industry, there's a lot of crazy things go on in terms of unencrypted transfer of content, but does the industry, the media and entertainment industry, typically use encrypted drives as a matter of course, or does it really vary quite a lot?
You would believe so, and actually, it's in a lot of projects it's mandatory. So if you so we've looked around the industry, obviously, and if you want to produce something for Netflix, for example, there is there are quite strict requirements in terms of keeping the content of what you're producing safe. I can give you another example of commercials. So if we happen to work closely with a company here, production company here in Germany, in Munich, and they do a lot of car commercials. And if you do a commercial for, say, a car that it's not released yet, then that's something that's obviously super confidential. So you basically, as a production company, have to sign up front that you will keep the data safe. And the things I just mentioned are actually not a way to really keep data safe. So that is something that truly matters. That's really important to people and to the media industry these days.
Okay. Now you mentioned ArmorLock a couple of times. Can you tell us a little bit in more detail what is the ArmorLock security platform?
So in fact, ArmorLock is a new technology, a new platform we created here at Western Digital with the first product under the G Technology brand. So ArmorLock is a super secure platform to keep your content on your portable SSD safe, but at the same time give you very easy to use, very easy to manage access to your data. So we basically created a security technology that works through an app. So basically, to access your data, you need your phone and you need an app that works with your phone's biometric security features. So on the iPhone, for example, that's Touch ID or Face ID. And that's what you can use to unlock your data and to access your data. So basically, what you have with the ArmorLock SSD is an encrypted drive, which is based on NIST P256 ECC standard. So it's super high hardware encryption. But at the same time, the way it's set up, it's very quick and simple to use. So what you typically would find on hardware encrypted drives is that it slows you down because you have to remember passwords and you have to manually type in passwords. And if you want to authorize other users, it quickly gets complicated or unsecure because people would hand over an encrypted drive, but then at the same time hand over a post-it with the passcode, or just send the passcode in a non-secure way, like an email or something, or they would just probably mention the passcode on set and someone else could hear it. So that's all not super secure. What ArmorLock technology does is basically it makes passwords a thing of the past and takes all that hassle and all that potential for human error out of the equation. So your content is super secure on a fast SSD, and you can use your phone to unlock, to access your content, but also to manage and authorize other users.
Great, thank you. And what, in summary, sets the ArmorLock security platform apart from other ways of securing content?
Actually, in a lot of ways. So it's wherever you do production these days, huge amounts of data are being created and need to be transferred. And that needs to be fast, so it needs to be high performance, but it also needs to be safe and needs to be easy to manage and to authorize. So at the end of the day, in a production environment, quite often time is money. So people don't want to bother with slow transfer times or complicated security processes. And that's where ArmorLock actually comes into play and really offers a great solution.
Great. Ruben, thanks very much.